in, IllinoisPrep.com. Eric Seals, Skylar King. As always, you can get to us on Twitter, at EricIPrep, at SkylarIPrep. Forgot to mention this in 5A. I was 13-3, Eric 11-5. 6A, Mr. Seals, 16-0. Swish.
Yes.
I was 14-2, so not bad. But
Hey.
16-0, 16-0.
Hey, what can I say?
So I won't even ask you for an upset. Just most impressive performance, because obviously you didn't get any wrong, so it could have been an upset.
Of course, because I knew it was going to happen. Without a doubt, to me, it has to be Crete-Monee versus Bloomington. Their offense is on fire, putting up 63 points, only letting up 14, which is really good because they've definitely had a couple games where they've let up a lot of points. And so that is a team that is looking to just really take 6A by storm. A chance to see them and maybe Nazareth would be something that I wasn't thinking about at the beginning, but they put a great performance up on Bloomington.
Yeah, I do have an upset, and that's Grant over Antioch. But the way they did it, I mean, that's the way you have to play football in Illinois. 19-7, bring the defense, control the ball. So hats off to Grant to get Lakes in round 2. And I will quickly rapid fire go through the scores here. Lamont 56-30 over Morgan Park. Morgan Park, a dangerous team we talked about with all that talent, so big win for Lamont. 48-26 Oak Forest over Thornton Fractional North. 28-14 Richards over Hyde Park. 17-7 Hubbard over Bremen. You said Crete 63-14 over Bloomington. 45-10 Richwoods over Normal Community. Normal Community West 54-28 over Rock Island. Danville 28-14 over Springfield. Batavia 35-28 in a 116 matchup against Niles Notre Dame. Lake Forest 55-20 over Fenton. As I said, 19-7 Grant over Antioch. 38-35 Lakes over Rolling Meadows. 49-0 Prairie Ridge over Marmion. 30-7 the alma mater Glenbard South over Foreman. 35-6 Nazareth over Deerfield, and 17-7 Cary Grove over Crystal Lake Central. My most impressive performance is Prairie Ridge. They're a team that's made some runs, 49-0 against Marmion, who made the state final last year. And, they get your boys in round 2.
Yes.
So,
where's that going to be at? Is that going to be at
It's going to be at your alma mater.
I don't know. I might have to go check out my Raiders. I'm serious, man. I support my school. Get a chance to get. We're not Mount Carmel or anything.
You might have to be Mount Carmel to beat Prairie Ridge, but yeah, 49-0. I sort of like how I talked about with the upset. To me, if you're shutting people out, holding people to single digit points, that's what impresses me most in the playoffs, because the big scores are nice, but it's hard to get big points when it starts getting colder, a little harder to handle the ball, definitely harder to throw than catch the ball. So, second round matchups, here we go. Lamont off that, high scoring affair against Morgan Park, against Oak Forest. I believe we both have Lamont advancing there. Richards looking to pull the second straight upset. They're at home to Hubbard, and I think we both got Richards moving on.
Yep.
Crete-Monee, Richwoods. This is where we differ, and
you got the Knights.
Yeah,
of course you got the Knights.
I got the Knights.
It's Homer.
Two of the more impressive performances: a 35-point win for Richwoods, and a 49-point win for Crete, and so it's at Richwoods.
Yep.
So I think that's a huge advantage for the Knights, and again, no one's talented enough, in my opinion, in 6A to score 63 points on Richwoods.
See, that's where I disagree a little bit. I don't think Richwoods has seen this type of team, this type of offense. Everybody who they play, for the most part, has been running it down the gut. I don't think they're going to see the type of speed. Like, this speed could surpass, like, your JCAs and other teams that they have played this year. And
I don't know about that.
Let's not get into that conversation. We differ on a couple things, but they're going to be flying around the ball. The Knights are going to be at home. It's definitely going to be to their advantage. There's going to be a crazy crowd down there. I know how it is in Peoria, but
I think the way Richwoods plays offense more than how they play defense,
the power run game,
is what prevents them from giving up 63.
Because they're going to, was that Josh Williams, who we saw earlier? Anyway,
they're going to eat the clock.
They're going to eat the clock up, and then you're saying Crete won't get a chance to get the ball a lot.
Yeah, and again, When's the last time Crete was in the second round of the
Where
playoffs?
that's okay, but where that's going to hurt Richwoods is the fact that Crete does score quickly, which is fine. They don't keep the other team off the field that much, but this is the thing. If it gets to the point at the end of the game where you need a quick score,
sure.
Richwoods, the running game is going to start to go against them.
Well, again, I would obviously pick Crete if you said that they're up late in the game. I mean, that's never been in the history of Richwoods High School. The formula for winning is trying to come back. It's about get a lead, control the ball. One of their old coaches, who I knew, said the perfect formula for Richwoods football is a 28-0 game. Control the clock, score 1 touchdown a quarter. No fumbles, no turnovers. And again, when you have that high flying offense, you're a little more prone to the turnovers.
That is true.
And so I think a couple turnovers, control the ball, and Richwoods wins the tight one.
At the same time, though they're more prone for turning the ball over, they're also prone for scoring 3 touchdowns in the quarter.
Sure.
And we've seen that happen before.
Sure. Now we've got Normal Community West, Danville. I've got Danville advancing here. I believe
I do
you
too.
do
Yep,
also.
I got Danville.
Batavia, a dogfight in round 1.
Yep.
And now they get to host Lake Forest. I think we both think it'll probably be a little easier game than they got against Niles Notre Dame.
Funny how that works sometimes.
Yeah. Grant and Lakes, I think this is just the Batavia sacrificial lamb game.
Yep.
Then we've got Prairie Ridge against your alma mater.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, and I don't quite feel bad saying this because when we played Mount Carmel, then we went to go play St. Rita when I was in high school. Bob Sakamoto, when we came on the CLTV show, looked at my face and said, "Yeah, I pretty much got St. Rita."
Yeah, we're picking against you again.
in front of my face. So I don't feel bad. I think Glenbard South got a new coach over there. They're starting to turn things around. He was on Hetlet's staff,
which is a good thing.
Which is a pretty good thing. And that was a big loss to them. So that was definitely a big deal. Glenbard South, making it to the second round. I think this is something you're going to see from here on out with this new coach. Glenbard South Raiders. I think they're gonna have a hard time against Prairie Ridge because they are really good.
Yeah, and then what could set up a really good matchup? Nazareth, Cary Grove.
Yes.
Cary Grove, a program that's had a lot of success recently, but Nazareth, too much defense.
Yep.
I think anybody is gonna have they're gonna have to play perfect football to beat Nazareth.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
So there you have it. That's 6A. Again, to me, whoever wins that Crete Richwoods game is going to the semis. And I think, that whoever wins that Nazareth Cary Grove game, we both think it's Nazareth, but it'll be a good one against Prairie Ridge.
Yeah.
So a couple of those games to look out for if you're in that area. Get out, watch some good football. We'll be getting out to watch a good game on Friday. For Eric, I'm Skyler. Still 2 more classes to talk about, 7 and 8A. Come back and see it here at Illinoisprep.com.